Archangel Michael says, "A moment of divine intervention is unfolding, and those who hear this message are being called to witness a revelation beyond imagination." 5 officers are arriving, their presence a force of authority, yet what they uncover is far from ordinary. The truth awaiting them is not what they expect, and neither is what awaits you. The world shifts in ways unseen, energy moving beyond human perception. Something greater than the physical is in motion, a force neither controlled or predicted. The officers walk forward, yet an unseen hand guides their steps. In their minds, duty calls, a task to fulfill, yet their spirits stir with an unknown feeling. This is no ordinary moment. No routine response. What they are about to witness will challenge everything they believe. The air is thick with an energy not of this world, something ancient, something powerful. The sky, though clear, holds a weight, as if time itself hesitates to move forward. They stand before the door, their hearts pounding, unaware of the divine plan unfolding. Type 777 to receive divine clarity. As they enter, the atmosphere shifts, their senses heightened. The room is silent, yet something speaks within them, an inner voice whispering of something beyond the physical. They see not just with their eyes but with their souls, an awakening taking place in real time. A presence unlike any other fills the space. Unseen yet undeniably there. It is not fear that grips them but awe, a power beyond their understanding. They were called here for a reason greater than duty, greater than law. One officer, sensing an invisible force, steps forward, his breath quickens, his spirit trembles. He feels something moving, not with sight but with something deeper, something stirring within him that has long been silent. A divine truth is waiting, one they never anticipated. They were sent to take someone away, but instead, they are met with something far more profound. A message is being revealed, and it is not just for them, it is for you. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50. A light unseen by the human eye radiates through the space. The officers exchange glances, uncertainty battling with something unexplainable within them. What they thought would be a simple task has turned into an encounter beyond reason. They were sent to remove, but they are being transformed. Something within them awakens, something buried under years of routine and logic, a calling deeper than duty speaks, and they cannot ignore it. Their hands tremble, their bodies frozen. The person they came for sits before them, yet it is they who feel captured. Not by force, but by something so pure, so powerful, that resistance is impossible. Type 999 to embrace divine transformation. The silence is no longer empty, it is full. Full of presence. Full of purpose, full of something greater than comprehension. The officers feel it, though they do not understand it. But one thing is certain, they are not leaving the same way they arrived. Their mission was simple, but their reality has shifted. The truth they thought they knew dissolves into something more significant, something eternal. They came with control, but they stand in surrender. One by one, they step back, hands lowering, their spirits rising. Their training does not prepare them for this moment, for an encounter so profound that words fail them. They do not know what to call it, but their souls recognize it. The one they came for does not move. They sit in stillness. Yet the power emanating from them is undeniable. The officers see it now, not with their eyes, but with something deeper, something waking up within them. Comment: I believe to accept the power of divine presence. Their mission has changed, their hearts race, but not from fear, from revelation. Something within them is shifting, a new understanding unfolding in ways they never expected. They are standing in the presence of something greater than authority, greater than law. One officer, unable to contain the feeling, drops to his knees. It is not from defeat, but from recognition. A force beyond him has taken hold, not to control, but to awaken. The others watch, confusion turning into realization. They feel it too. A stirring in their very souls, a call they never knew existed. This is not what they came for, yet it is exactly what they needed. Type 222 to step into your divine awakening. The presence grows stronger, no longer subtle but undeniable. The air is thick with purpose, an energy that moves through each of them, cleansing, transforming. This moment is sacred, a meeting of heaven and earth. Their radios crackle, the outside world calling them back, but how can they return the same? How can they unsee what has been revealed? They are no longer just officers, they are witnesses. Something shifts within them, something irreversible. They came with authority. But they leave with revelation. They were sent for a mission, but they received something eternal. The one they came for remains, untouched, unshaken. They do not need to move, for the real movement has happened within those who entered. The officers leave, but they do not truly leave. Comment: I receive if you feel this transformation reaching you. As they step outside, the world appears different. The colors are the same, but their vision has changed. The sounds are familiar, yet their ears hear more. Everything is as it was, yet nothing is the same. A new path has begun, a journey they never expected. They were called to enforce, but instead, they were awakened. They did not come to take someone away. They were brought here to receive something eternal. Their hearts are heavy, yet light. A paradox of the soul, a balance of awakening. They were chosen, just as you are chosen. This message is not just for them, it is for you. Type 111 to embrace your divine calling. The road stretches before them, but they know now that it is not just the road beneath their feet, it is the journey within. They have encountered the presence, and now, so have you. This moment is sacred, and it is yours to receive. A shift is happening, not just in them, but in you. You are here for a reason. You are reading this because you are being called to something greater. The same presence that transformed them is now reaching out to you. Accept it, embrace it. Walk forward, knowing that what was meant for harm has turned into divine purpose. You are no longer the same, for something within you has awakened. Archangel Michael says, something beyond your understanding is unfolding. 5 officers are moving toward you, their steps steady, their mission clear, but what they find will shake the very foundation of their beliefs. The air is thick with tension, unseen forces shifting in ways the human eye cannot perceive. Their hands grip their tools of authority, yet something within them stirs, a presence more powerful than any law they uphold. They are walking into something greater than their assignment. A truth hidden beyond the physical is waiting to be revealed. Their approach is firm, but an invisible energy presses against them. The moment they step forward, everything they thought they knew begins to change. The sky looms heavy, a silent witness to what is about to unfold. Time slows, the world holds its breath. They have come for you, but they are about to witness something beyond human comprehension. Type 777 to embrace divine revelation. As they enter, an overwhelming presence fills the space. It is not seen, but it is felt, a force wrapping around them like an undeniable current. Their training tells them one thing, but their spirits whisper another. They came expecting resistance, but instead, they are met with stillness. Not an emptiness, but a fullness, something ancient, something beyond the reach of mere mortals. The air hums with something sacred, something calling them beyond their duty. One officer hesitates, sensing the shift. His pulse races, his hands unsteady. He has faced many challenges, yet never one like this, never a force so silent yet so commanding. This moment is not just for them. It is for you, for those who are open to receiving what is unfolding. The presence in the room is not here to condemn, but to awaken, to reveal a truth hidden in plain sight. Comment I receive if you feel this shift. The officers exchange glances, confusion flickering in their eyes. Logic tells them to move forward. But something deeper tells them to pause. The person they came for is still unmoved, yet the power in the room is undeniable. They feel something stirring inside them, a realization breaking through their hardened exterior. This is no ordinary moment, no routine call. They were sent here for a mission, but something far greater is at work. The space between them and you is charged, filled with something unseen yet overwhelmingly present. They breathe deeply, their minds battling against the unshakable feeling that something divine is unfolding. The energy intensifies, wrapping around them, pulling them into a presence they cannot explain. Their bodies tense, but their souls begin to release. Surrendering to what they do not understand. Type 999 to step into transformation. The silence is alive, moving through the room like a whisper from beyond. The officers stand frozen, their authority stripped away, not by force, but by something so pure, so powerful, that resistance is impossible. The one they came for remains still, yet it is not them who are in control. It is the presence that holds dominion over this moment. They are no longer the enforcers, they are now the witnesses. One officer, overwhelmed, drops his gaze. His hands lower, his heart beats with a rhythm he has never felt before. A shift has happened, not outside, but within. The others watch, their minds grasping for logic. Yet their souls already know. They have not walked into a routine moment, they have stepped into something divine. They came expecting one outcome, but they are leaving with something else entirely. Comment I am ready to embrace this divine moment. The unseen force does not relent, moving through them, unshackling their spirits from what they once believed. It is not a force of destruction, but of revelation, breaking away the illusions of control. They are no longer in charge of this situation, they are being led, guided by a presence that speaks without words. They have encountered something beyond protocol, beyond rules. One officer, breathing deeply, takes a step back. Not in fear, but in reverence. He does not understand it, yet he knows he cannot deny it. This is not what they came for, yet it is exactly what they needed. The truth they thought they carried is dissolving, replaced by something eternal. A presence unseen but undeniable has shifted their mission. They came to remove, but instead, they are being renewed. Type 222 to step into divine renewal. They glance at one another, their understanding of reality breaking apart. The voices in their radios call them back, grounding them in the physical. But they cannot return the same. They have encountered something beyond duty, beyond comprehension. The one they came for has not moved, has not spoken. Yet everything has changed. The officers step back, hands unsteady, hearts racing, knowing they will never be the same again. They leave, but not as they arrived. The world outside is unchanged, yet within them, something eternal has awakened. The presence they felt in that room follows them, a whisper in their souls that will never be silenced. Comment: I believe to receive this awakening. You were not meant to read this by chance. This message is for you. The same transformation they experienced is now being offered to you. A shift is happening, a calling is reaching you, do not resist. Accept the energy moving through these words, for they were meant to find you. Just as they were chosen for this moment. So are you. Everything that was meant to hold you back is breaking. The forces that stood against you are dissolving, you are stepping into something greater, something beyond explanation. Type 111 to walk into your divine purpose. The road ahead is not the same. The journey has shifted, the path realigned. You have witnessed a moment beyond understanding, and now, it is yours to receive. Step forward. Embrace what has been revealed. You are no longer bound by what was. The presence that transformed them is now calling you. Archangel Michael says, something beyond human comprehension is unfolding, the air shifts, energy moves unseen, and destiny prepares to reveal its plan. 5 officers are moving toward you, unaware of the divine truth they are about to encounter. Their footsteps echo with purpose, but an unseen presence walks beside them. What they seek is not what they will find. The moment they arrive, everything they know will be turned upside down. The sky grows heavy, thick with an energy unexplainable by logic. Each step they take brings them closer to a revelation that will change them forever. They think they are coming for you, but something greater is waiting for them. A force beyond the physical world lingers in the air. The presence grows stronger, unseen yet undeniable. They are about to witness something beyond duty, beyond law, beyond reason. Type 777 to receive divine awareness. The moment they enter, the atmosphere shifts. A silence falls, not empty, but full. Full of power, full of presence, full of something they cannot name but can no longer ignore. One officer steps forward, his hands steady but his spirit trembling. He senses it before he sees it, an invisible force pulsing through the room. He has been in countless situations, but nothing like this. They scan the space, searching for control. But control does not belong to them here. The authority they carry does not compare to the presence now surrounding them. The one they came for does not resist. There is no fear, no struggle. Only stillness. A calm deeper than the ocean, a knowing stronger than any command. Comment I believe if you feel this presence. A whisper moves through the room, but no one speaks. The air crackles with something beyond explanation. The officers shift, uneasy, as an unknown power presses against them. Their training tells them one thing, but their souls tell them another. They were sent to remove, yet they are the ones being transformed. The mission they accepted is no longer the mission unfolding before them. The silence grows heavier, filled with something ancient, something eternal. One by one, they lower their weapons, not out of fear, but in awe. They have stepped into a moment that does not belong to them. It belongs to something greater. Type 999 to embrace this transformation. One officer, his heart racing, takes a step back. His mind fights against the truth before him, but his spirit already knows. He was not sent here to take, but to receive. The others feel it too. The presence does not demand, it simply exists, radiating a power they cannot escape. They were sent to enforce, yet now, they stand as witnesses. What they see cannot be explained by reports or written into law. It is beyond human understanding, beyond the limits of the world they know. They came as officers, but they will leave as something else. Their radios buzz, distant voices calling them back to reality. But reality has already changed. They are no longer the same, and they never will be. Comment I receive if you feel this awakening. The presence fills the room, expanding, growing, touching every soul within reach. It does not force, it does not control, it simply is, and in its presence, everything shifts. One officer falls to his knees, overwhelmed by what he cannot explain. Tears gather in his eyes, not from sadness, but from recognition. He has encountered something his mind cannot process, yet his heart already understands. The others watch, their own walls breaking, their own spirits stirring. This moment is sacred, a meeting between the seen and the unseen. They are no longer here for an arrest. They are here for a revelation. Type 222 to step into your divine calling. As they exit, the world outside remains unchanged. The streets are the same, the buildings still stand, the people move as they always have, yet, within them, everything has shifted. They do not speak of what happened, not because they do not wish to, but because there are no words. How can the finite describe the infinite? How can the temporary capture the eternal? The road stretches before them, leading them back to the life they once knew, but they are no longer the same men who walked in. They have been touched by something beyond this world, and they will carry it forever. Comment I am ready if you accept this transformation. You did not read this by accident. This message has found you for a reason. Something greater is calling, something beyond what you see, beyond what you know. Do not resist. Do not ignore. The same presence that moved through them is now reaching for you. It is speaking, it is shifting, it is awakening. The forces that once held you back are breaking. The chains that once bound you are dissolving. You are stepping into something greater than you have ever known. Type 111 to walk into your divine purpose. This is your moment, the same power that stopped those officers in their tracks is now before you. You have been chosen, called, set apart. Embrace it. Accept it. Move forward. Knowing that nothing will ever be the same again, this is not just their story, it is yours. A force unseen moves through the air, shifting the course of what is about to unfold. Their hearts beat steady, their purpose clear, yet something greater than them is at work. They think they know why they are here, but they are about to be proven wrong. The presence in the room grows stronger, something not of this world. The officers feel it before they see it, an invisible weight pressing into their spirits. What they were expecting is not what they will find. As they arrive, time slows, the air thickens, the atmosphere changes. Their mission was set, but destiny has something else planned. They have stepped into something beyond duty, beyond control, beyond comprehension. Type 777 to embrace the divine shift. Their training tells them to move forward, to take action. But something grips their souls, something they cannot see yet cannot deny. The energy in the room is different, unlike anything they have encountered before. One officer hesitates, his hand steady yet his heart unsteady. He senses something unseen, something powerful, something commanding. The others glance at one another, uncertainty flickering in their eyes. The silence is alive, thick with the weight of a presence greater than any earthly authority. They are no longer in control. The force in this room is beyond their reach. Beyond their understanding, the one they came for does not move, does not resist. Yet, it is not them who are in control, it is something much greater. They are not leading this moment, they are being led. Comment I believe if you feel this presence. A sudden wave of energy rushes through the space, invisible yet undeniable. It does not come with words, yet it speaks louder than anything they have ever heard. Their bodies tense, their spirits stir, their minds race to make sense of it all. They feel something shifting inside them, something unlocking, something breaking free. The mission they came for is no longer the mission unfolding before them. They expected resistance, but instead, they are met with revelation. If you wish to show your appreciation, you can give super thanks up to $50 one by one. They lower their hands, no longer gripping the authority they once held. They realize this is no ordinary moment, no simple encounter. They have stepped into something far greater than themselves. Type 999 to receive divine transformation. One officer takes a step back, his breath shaky, his heart pounding. He has faced danger before, but this is different. This is not fear, this is awakening. The air thickens, a charge moving through the space, wrapping around them like an unseen force. They feel it deep within, a shift they cannot explain but cannot deny. Something inside them is changing. The moment is not about power, not about control. It is about surrender, about stepping into something beyond their understanding. They are here not to take, but to receive. Comment I receive if you feel this awakening. The officers glance at one another, their spirits stirred in ways they never expected. They were sent with an assignment, but they are leaving with something entirely different. This was never just about one person, this was about something greater unfolding before their eyes. The energy does not fade. It lingers, moving through them, shifting the course of their thoughts, their beliefs, their understanding of what is real. They are not the same as they were before. One officer, overwhelmed, bows his head. His hands, once steady with control, now tremble with realization. He came here thinking he was in charge, but now he knows, he was never in control of this moment. Type 222 to step into divine revelation. They turn to leave, their mission forgotten, their purpose rewritten. The world outside remains unchanged, yet within them, everything has shifted. They carry something now, something unseen, something eternal. They do not speak of what happened, not because they do not want to, but because they do not know how. How do you explain the unexplainable? How do you put words to something beyond words? The road ahead is different. Their lives forever altered. They return to the world they knew, but they will never be the same. The presence they encountered will follow them, a whisper in their souls, a call they can never ignore. Comment I am ready if you accept this transformation. You did not read this by chance, this message has found you for a reason. The same force that changed them is now reaching for you. Do not resist. Do not ignore. The shift is happening, the awakening is here, the transformation has begun. What was meant to hold you back is dissolving, what was hidden is being revealed. Type 111 to walk into your divine purpose. This moment is yours. The power that moved through them is now moving through you. Step forward, embrace the call, receive the revelation, everything is changing. Nothing will ever be the same again. This is your time.